Have you ever wondered how a group of Valentine's Day themed Pokemon would work in competitive battle? I recently took these competitive Pokemon, or lack thereof, and tried to see how they would do in competitive Pokemon. What would these Pokemon be, you may ask? Well, let's get into the team. First off, we have Love Disc, the heart-shaped Pokemon. It is everybody's go-to Pokemon when thinking of Valentine's Day. Now, how would this Pokemon fare? Well, Love Disc has a base stat total of 330, which is very unfortunate for a Pokemon in Smogon standards, but we will make it competitively viable anyway. Let's start with giving it all its EVs in Special Defense, HP, and Speed, and then we will give it an Assault Vest, which will up its Special Defense, making it a specially defensive wall. This will surely be a part of our team for a long run, right? Right? Next on our list, we have Manaphy with the move Heart Swap. Now, Manaphy is a mythical Pokemon, which means it has 100 base stats across the board, leading to a 600 base stat total. If it weren't for its other signature move, Tail Glow, we wouldn't be having the discussion of making it a Special Sweeper. Tail Glow raises its stat of special attack by 3 stages, which means it has insane special attack. With the abundance of water-type moves in water-type Pokemon, this makes it a key Pokemon as a part of the team. Next Pokemon is quite an obscure addition, this one being Latias. Now, if you're a fan of the Pokemon anime, you know that in one of the movies, Latias gave Ash a little peck on the cheek, showing its affection. Not only this, but Latias and Latios are both known for sensing human emotions and being able to understand the human language, which is very important in communication through relationships. Now, anime and lore aside, this Pokemon is a strong special attacking Pokemon, which is also very fast, so it is a key attacker as a Dragon Psychic type on my Pokemon team. Next on my team is another specially defensive wall, which is Blissey. Blissey is very well known for its caring nature in helping heal other Pokemon. Its nature is very helpful in the real world, as some relationships very well involve a lot of caretaking. This Pokemon is purely a special wall and is meant to keep other opponents at bay. Next up on our list is Shaman, the Gratitude Pokemon. Gratitude is very much a needed trait when it comes to connections and relationships all around. Shaman is also covering a big hole in our team, which is missing grass types. Grass types are a very much needed type, as it has so much versatility, especially when it comes to healing and attacking. Grass type is also great to defend against many of the stronger Pokemon and the overabundance of water Pokemon that I've mentioned earlier. Last but not least, Gardevoir. You all know why this is here. There is no denying that. But jokes aside, this Gardevoir is very well needed for its versatility of attacks. Now, what I mean by versatility of attacks, I mean it can attack with multiple types of moves, such as Fire, Fairy, Psychic, Ice, etc., the whole 9 yards. This Gardevoir will help come in handy for any coverage that it needs to take on. Team building now aside, let's go and look at how this team did.
Yeah, so this team kinda sucked.
I kid you not, this team went 0-8 before I made my first and only change. That change being Diancie. Diancie is considered a gemstone, which is usually in jewelry, which is why I chose Diancie. Diancie is like gifting a gemstone necklace or ring to another person. 2 battles later, and I had to end the VOD. My record was 0-10. I'm not kidding. 0-10. In the midst of that though, I decided to change the format. At first, I was doing Pokemon Ubers, which is a very competitive scene. Now, I made the switch to OU, which is a little less competitive. Let's see how we do in the next VOD. After changing the format, I ran into this guy and his team. Yeah, that's a Pokemon bait for, you know. Yeah, so, after that, I won a battle. So far, no. I'm still waiting for this guy to start. Am I gonna win by DC? Am I gonna win by, like, stupid ways? Because that's kind of stupid. This is stupid, isn't it? So yeah, it was fun waiting 2 minutes to get a win. Literally doing nothing. Now let's skip ahead a few battles because the next battle really was not that important. But it gets important here when you see this team of 3 Pokemon. Wait, 3? Why 3? Why didn't you have 6? No! Yeah, so I won my first battle against a team of 3 Pokemon. Swap to Manaphy, hopefully he could tank. Okay. Gonna go here. Are you gonna set up spikes as well? To surf. Whoa, lag. Well, surf again. This is not gonna be a legitimate win. Like, this sucks. What is this dude doing? I don't understand what this guy is doing. I won. But that's not a fair battle. That makes a lot of sense, but I didn't really count that as a win. So let's move on to the next match. This match was a very big back and forth match. One of the more important matches of the story. We can see the Pokemon trading blow after blow, getting KO after KO, going back and forth, until finally it was between Blissey and Glamora. Blissey and Glamora are in a stalling battle. It's going back and forth. Blissey uses Substitute, and then it stalls, and then I won. I won via forfeit. I won a 66. Finally! I heal bell and I soft boiled. It's the freaking disgusting way of stalling. Soft boiled. Now I can see that this team has gained a lot of confidence. Let's move on to the next battle. Now, you guys remember when I said Manaphy was going to be a key component of this team? Well, in this fight, it took down a Zamazenta in one hit, one of the most defensively viable Pokemon in the game. I love my little Manaphy menace. I do give her, because now I can Tail Glow, and I can set up, and I can go for sweep. Knock off. I mean, those for electric types anyway, but considering you don't have an electric type. Moonblast. I mean, I go first. I got stab. I got all that shebang. I have to serve. Heavy slam. I resist. I kill Zamazenta. Yo, Panaphy. Hold my freaking beer, man. Oh, baby. Not a legitimate win, but knocking out a Zamazenta like that? Disrespectful, but amazing. Anyway, on to the next battle. I see this one guy, he's gonna be important later on. Yeah, I did lose that one though. A few more brutal sweeps against me later, and I'm facing that same exact guy again, who I lost to before. Now, I said this was my last battle, and I meant it. It was my last battle of the VOD, and my team had 3 legitimate wins. I wasn't too impressed, so we decided to have one of the best battles that I have ever had. Almost every single Pokemon on my team had their turn, like it was some sort of friendship is magic type of stuff. I'm not even joking. At least each Pokemon except for Blissey got a knockout. Even Diancie, who is supposed to be more defensive than anything, got a knockout. But in the end, there is only one winner of that match. It came down to Latias versus the opponent's Pecharunt. And with Latias being a Psychic type, one click of Psychic and Pecharunt was down. So, would I recommend this? No. No, not at all. I would not recommend building a Valentine's Day team. It is way too limiting, and honestly, I was not having fun losing all the time. But I was enjoying myself when it came to team building, and when it came to some of the better moments. It was amazing, but at the same time, I hated it. So if you're wondering, no, the team did not do well. The team went 3-16, I'm pretty sure, which is very, very bad, and it would not win a competitive tournament, unfortunately. But if you guys did enjoy seeing this, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and tell me what you want to see more of, so I can take in your ideas and see what I can do. Thanks for joining me.